It's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another sort of movie Monday. So this movie is My Hero Academia, Hero of Two Worlds, or Two Heroes. I couldn't remember fully. But this one is between, I believe, season 2 and season 3. Because if you end up doing what I did, which was season 2 ended, a couple weeks, the English dub released, and then you watch season 3, all of a sudden you see the guy that's in this movie in the series. He's only hinted at, and he's actually put into the series, which that's kind of the thing I love about this series is that they actually do put what's in the movie in the show. Whereas like Inuyasha and kind of other ones, they were their own standalone movies. They just incorporated some of the characters into the movie, which is not bad. This one though was really funny, and I like this movie. This one I will admit definitely recommend if you like My Hero at all. Like you like it, you like Deku, you like Bakugo, you like Icy Hot, you like them. Watch, because Todoroki is in here too. It's really cool, and I love this movie to death. It starts off with All Might and Deku going into this moving island that scientists go onto, and they are doing, like making stuff, making the world better, making things for heroes, all that stuff. And I guess the really cool thing about this island is you can use your quirk whenever. You're not limited to, hey, you're in public. No. Or, hey, you have a hero license. Sometimes use it. No, this island you can use it as much as you want as long as it's not in a malicious intent. So they have kind of a huge expo going on that will be open to the public in a couple days. This movie, no offense, takes place in like a day, a full day. And movie sins probably would be like, I don't know if this all could happen in a day, which I'm going to be realistic with you. If this happened like in a couple, like in a week, probably would have been cooler. But I get like the expo only maybe it would have had 3 days. But this all happened in a day. So Deku and All Might land. All Might, of course, at this time before season 3, has to become All Might and not Man of Twigs. And he has to be himself around all these people and all that stuff. So they get off the plane. Deku's in his hero costume. All Might's in his costume. And of course, people swarm when they find out that All Might is here. Like the poor guy gets swamped. Deku is like, air. It's awesome. But then we get to have flashbacks a little bit, which I kind of was hoping that this movie had more of All Might's past a little bit. Like that's kind of what I thought this movie was going to be about, was how All Might got his power, how he decided he wanted to be a hero, and also why was he in America and why is all of his moves American. Cuz it makes sense if you go to America, hey, like some of your cities are smashed, ha ha, I'm going to use them as my smash. No, this has very little like in the pastness. In the beginning, you get shots of the scientist named David, I believe. Sorry, it's been like 3 days since I watched the movie. But David is either quirkless or his quirk has to deal with something with technology, and it's not something that's like a hero trait. It's more kind of like a sidekick trait, I would think, because he's driving around in a vehicle that he made, which is very awesome, and all that good stuff, right? So we have David coming in, and he's just like, oh, it's our foreign exchange student, All Might. And of course, like through the series, we've seen All Might with not white eyes. Like they've been black and he has color. That's it. When I saw that he had eyes, I was like, that's not the All Might I know. Nope. Sorry, that's not All Might. I don't know who that is. That's not. But of course it is. He came to America to study, all that good stuff. The only thing I did not like, people in Japan and anime people, if you watch these, I doubt you do, please do not make a cork turning into like a bull. And please do not make it so that she has a country accent. And a bull in America. I know there's probably stereotypes of like Americans are bullheaded or something. I don't know. But I saw that girl with her quirk and I was like, if that don't scream America, I don't know what will, but I wish they didn't do it. She's an interesting character, but she doesn't get a lot of screen time. And I was just like, no. But she doesn't take away from the fact of the movie or anything like that. And my hopes and slight dreams of having more of All Might's past, learning about his mentor more, learning about anything that dealt with him, just like a little bit more, dashed. Bye. Because now we get into the movie and we meet David and we meet his daughter, who I believe is also quirkless, or she has what her dad kind of has, which is just knowledge of technology and stuff and can look at schematics or something. I don't know. Like, in this whole series, we're like, what's this guy's quirk? What's this person's quirk? They go into detail about this quirk. They go into detail about that quirk. We don't get to know these two if they have a quirk or not. But we meet Melissa. Melissa shows Deku around, and she's bubbly, and of course adds to the small harem that Deku is getting. I still think Uraraka and Deku, yes. There was kind of a joke when I was watching this movie that, like, at any point in time, Uraraka could just be like, here you go, bye! Are you gonna... I'm floating away, are you gonna... Nah, you touched Deku. Nah. Like, just that theory, but Uraraka is a really good person, really sweet, and wants to be a hero. You can't oblivion people. I think. So, she shows him around. All of a sudden, we get Uraraka, not Frog Girl. We get the Quark, headphone jack girl, and we get the lady who makes materials and everything out of her own body, Quark, who are there at the expo, because they won tickets, but there was only a select few moments, or a select few tickets that she could give out. So, Uraraka and all the girls in class 1A all like, yes, we're not going to be mad at whoever gets it. And of course, it's those two who get it. And Deku's like, oh, Melissa, don't tell anybody that I came with All Might. Just don't. Just don't. No. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, do you guys want to get shown around? Sure. Then we meet more of Class 1A at this thing. And I almost admit that almost all of Class A is basically here. Because we have the guy with the purple balls on his head. And we have Electric Boy, who, if he uses his quirk, becomes Derpy Boy. I gotta say, he's like top 5 characters that, like, if they disappeared, I'd be like, where is he? So... it's really kind of cute and sweet to see them. They're working the expo because they needed people. Sweet. And then we have Todoroki, Bakugo, and the guy who is Rock. Rockman. Yep. They're also at the expo. Todoroki got it because his family is well off. Of course. He's the number 2 hero. Of course he got tickets to this. Bakugo got 2 tickets also because he's the number 1 student at UA. And he's just not really wanting to do this, but he's there. And there is a competition that they all kind of meet up during the expo. And it's like target practice and stuff, and Bakugo, of course, goes ham. And then you have Rock Boy, who also tries to do it and is not grand at it. Then you have Deku with his quirk, One for All, just zapping around, and it's really cool. And then, of course, we have when Todoroki does the course, record breaking. Yeah, he has an ice power. He can manipulate it all to get them all at like 2 seconds. Of course, he would win. But as the expo goes on more, we find out more about David and his projects and stuff, and how much he's actually wanted to help All Might. He does an examination on All Might and see that his power is decreasing. A nice theory I have is that once he gave his power to Deku, of course, it would slowly start to wane out of him. But also, that his injury, which I wanted to learn, I was hoping past, would tell me how he got the injury. I know it happened in battle, and I know that it's devastating. It's life-threatening. I don't think he's gonna... I think we're slowly gonna have to realize that Deku is, he's not going to have his mentor for long. That's one of my theories, but I don't know. All Might could just be like, I'm in a wheelchair and I'm getting it. Like, I don't know. But David sees his decreasing power. All Might knows that he has a predecessor that he'll be fine. This will be fine. Don't worry about it. Situation. Just don't worry about it. Don't. But he can't say it. He can't say that he gave his power to Deku. He can't say that, don't worry, life will continue because there's going to be more people who know how to do this power. He can't. Because All For One, who also makes a small appearance in the movie and all that good stuff, but I'm not going to continue telling you the end of it because they also get attacked and Deku and Melissa find out what's happening, and it's really kind of interesting to see and how they've made it kind of sync with Series 3 and stuff like that, and how One for All, or All for One, is still part of this and all that good stuff. It is a really great movie. I recommend it full-heartedly, knowing that this is a movie that you get the giggles, you get the laughs, you get my little laser boy or electric boy who is like uses his power to like 100 or something and becomes super derpy, and everyone's like, no, don't do it, you're gonna be he did it. And we also have Ida. I forgot. We have Ida in this, the class president, whose family was also illustrious, and he got an invite, so proud of you, buddy. So I like that Ida is also in this, and he's a good point into this show. So I love it. This is cool. This is great, and I definitely would recommend. So if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. Have you seen My Hero Academia 2 Heroes? What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you wish there was more of it? And do you like how it linked into the series at all? Because that's what I love about movies. If it's not linking and it's just a movie for a movie's sake, I'm like, okay. And definitely don't forget to subscribe for more anime, manga reviews in the future. Either new ones, old ones, or just something different. I definitely try and do as much as I can, but life happens. And I do hope that you have a very, very good day. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.